But you guys, you were saying you just went on like a little trip up into the mountains out there, right?
Yeah, that is one of the best things about it out here is the surrounding areas are really, really fantastic.
Yeah, you always forget in Chicago it was like, well, we could go to the lake or we could drive to downstate Illinois and get scared in some forgotten mill town. But here it is kind of a nice thing to be able to drive to the water or the mountains. And yesterday we just took a drive yesterday because, to be honest, we were just getting stir crazy. And
Sunday drive.
A Sunday drive. And we went up to this town called Wrightwood, which is about an hour and a half.
And there was snow.
And there was snow.
Oh, really?
So cool.
That's nice.
Yeah, we were like, let's let the dog play in the snow. She started eating it. It was really great.
But I think the highlight was there were a bunch of little snowboard rental shops and stuff up there because there is a small ski resort. And guys, behind this one snowboard rental shop, which was called Pharmacy Snowboard Rentals, what?
Well, we were eating. We ate outside, like in this like sad, like masked area, and we were listening to people cheering over and over. And I was like, "What is that?" And Greg's like, "It's probably a sports bar. It's a game. Like people are cheering at some. It's Sunday. It's football or something." And I was like, as soon as we were done eating, I was like, I'm going to go find that sound. There was already something was pulling me. It was a magnetic force.
And we walk over to this A-frame
like chalet kind of
type little place called Pharmacy Snowboard Rentals. And behind it is a half pipe that is on each end of the half pipe are probably 20 skaters. No one has masks on. There were, and then in the yard, there were probably another 30 or 40 people.
It was all fenced in. It was as small as, it was probably like 50 feet that had like 50 people shoved into it.
Everybody's partying.
Just a little super spreader event, like everyone cheering, being like, Tyler! on like because these guys were doing shit on their skateboards on the half pipe.
And it really was a murderer's row of like every kind of wayward teen that you'd ever want to see up in a mountain town. Like there was one with a little puppy. There was one kid that just looked like an orphan. There was like a guy with dreads. There was it's
such a specific energy in those mountain towns on the West Coast, I feel like, where you're just like, these people who wash up here, I'm always interested in the people who are lifers and the people who are like there for their 20s and then are eventually like, all right, I gotta.
Oh, totally. Yeah. I feel like the story for many of them was like, I lost my mom to meth, but skateboarding saved me. It was kind of just like one of those.
But I stood there transfixed. Like I'm just peering over this fence. I was kind of standing up on like the edge of this parking lot, just peering over this fence. Just a middle-aged woman in a mask, like just watching all these kids on skateboards, and then everyone like just drinking on a Sunday, just day drinking and cheering for like boarders
and ripping bongs and
man.
And I will tell you, I was afraid because Holly looked at me and in all seriousness said, "I think I found my people."
I honestly was like, I think I've been an orphan until now, and I've never felt more at home than this moment right now.
I was mini super spreader.
And there was this one like teenage kid who I just was like, I need to know everything about his life. What is he I was like obsessed with these people, and we walked away and Greg's like, you could probably be that kid's mom. And I was like, what if I am that kid's mom? I'm like, why am I so...
There was just like a spiritual connection.
Yeah,
such a spirit. So
pulls you in.
Where I grew up in Southwest Michigan, my brother and I were just having a conversation about this. My brother's daughter just recently asked him to stop saying the word white trash. She was like, Dad, I think it's really like... I don't think it's right to like call people white trash, like, because you have to give dignity to all life, and like those people aren't trash and all this stuff. And my brother was like, wow. And the more we were talking about it, he's like, so I told Lola that I wouldn't say white trash anymore, but then I was reminded of the phrase we grew up with in Southwest Michigan, which we would always call people gritters. It was this
I've never heard that.
Have you? It was like the most specific thing. We would be like, that gritter Tammy Hemphill up on Oakdale.
Oh,
who, like,
I love that.
She's so and so
Is
like
that still on the table?
I was like, Chris, can we say gritter? And he was like, well, we are gritters. I was,
Yeah.
And he was like, here's your credentials to know if you're a gritter or not. Do you have the knowledge that like when you go to drink out of a yard hose, you have to let it run for a while to let all the hot water and earwigs out before you get a nice, clean, cool stream of water? You're a gritter. You got the credentials. And I think like the gritter in me was just like, oh man, my people. I was really moved. Greg had to pull me away. And I was honestly scared the whole time I was standing there that somebody was going to be like, can we help you? What do you want, lady? And I was just going to be like, I want in. How do I come into this party? Like, I'll
really
do anything.
did have to drag you away.
Board.
And then we thought it was so funny, just the idea of someone, because Holly was like, what if that was my kid? I was like, that's so funny. You never hear women have confronted with that story of like men. It's always like, hey, man, that's your kid. It's like, oh, man, I didn't know I had a kid. It's like this woman is like, I have a kid. It's like, yeah, you were pregnant for 9 months.
Like, I have no memory.
Really block it out.
But like it even had like the gathering, like there were a few like super hot, like I was just taking it all in. It was just such a microcosm of humanity of like, there were a few like super hot girls, like super done up. And it was like, oh yeah, you can tell that like Christy and Shelly are like they can sleep with anyone they want here.
Oh yeah.
The politics of the group are on the table.
Really.
I love the idea. Like, so wait, I feel like you guys are probably used to this though, because you are in LA. You're probably accustomed to like the groups of attractive young hunks and babes. We're still in kind of doughy Chicago. So
yeah, tell us about some hotties.
Yeah, you guys. You guys want the date report?
Wet our whistles a little bit.
No, Holly, where are you from in southwestern Michigan?
I grew up in Niles, Michigan until I was 12. It's like right by Three Oaks and stuff. It's just around the lake. Like it's near South Bend. Like my family still lives in St. Joe, Michigan, which is kind of up by South Haven and all
Joe's. St. Joe. That is like your folks are in St. Joe's?
My brother and his family are in St. Joe, and then my sister and her family and my parents are all like in Granger and Mishawaka by South Bend.
Yeah. Okay.
They all work like around Notre Dame and stuff, so they're all still down there. Yeah.
I'm from Northeast Ohio, and I didn't grow up going to Michigan a lot until I moved to Chicago. And Michigan is just like a perfect state. It's truly a beautiful state. I love Michigan.
I love Michigan. And I was getting really upset about all the like scary militia and shit. But then in the election, I was like, okay.
It was cool until they took our freedom away.
Michigan's back, baby.
I know this isn't a political podcast, but hey, this isn't political. This is about basic human rights, guys.
Yeah, no one could see, but Greg just pushed Holly out of the camera.
And behind her's a giant upside down black and white American flag with like a blue line on it.
Right before the pandemic, I was home actually, and I was walking through a restaurant in St. Joe, Michigan. And just as a woman, it's just this bullshit thing. But like you notice like when you're getting checked out and stuff, and like it's funny. The host was taking me to the table, me and my family taking me to the table, and I was like, wow, I got checked out a few times on the way to the table. That's so weird. I haven't been checked out however long I've been living in LA. I'm like, I haven't had anyone check me out. And I was like, oh, I'm Michigan hot. I'm like, nobody's looking up in LA. Like it's just a totally different level of like hot people out here. Yeah, and I'm like, oh wow. So in West Michigan, I still got it.
Those are your people.
Those are my people. I recently came out of where were we? That Thai restaurant where we met Aoife and Sarah Giroux.
Yeah.
And I was waiting for my car at a valet stand, and we have like a 2004 diesel like VW Golf with like 250,000 miles on it. It's like the best car. Mm-hmm. And I'm standing at the valet stand, and it's just me and these two like LA hot chicks.
I'm listening.
And
Greg just sat up in his chair.
I know. Okay. Hot girl report.
And it's just the three of us standing at the valet stand. And I'm listening to them both, and they're both like, "Oh my God, it's not the same as you." No, I don't know. I just, you know. And I was like, "Wow, this is such a okay." And all of a sudden, the valet guy came up with my car, the 2004 like diesel, you know, VW, and both the girls go to each other. They're like, "Oh my God, can you imagine if that was your car? Oh my God, I would kill myself. I would totally, if that was my car, I would kill myself. No, I would kill you first." And I'm standing there, and I'm like, it can only be my car. I'm the only other person here, you dumb fucks. And so as I'm walking to get my car, I'm like, I have to say something. I have to have the perfect zinger to be like, you know, to really get him, you know, like I'm, you know. And so the whole time I'm going to get, I was like, why didn't I just even stand there and just be like, I don't know. It's not my car. Like, let's see what happens. The whole time I'm like, there's got to be a great thing where I can, you know, like really show these girls. But instead, I just silently went and got in the car and fumed all the way home. I was like, I fucking love this car. This is a great goddamn car. But I'd kill myself if I had that car.
You know what the best button is for that, though, Holly? I feel like the best button for that is the slow passage of time. Like eventually they're gonna
just
have
slow
to
knowledge, just self-awareness, growing self-awareness over years. That's the best comeback.
Exactly.
To be honest, like the one of the funniest parts of the to actually give you guys a funny hot girl report or hot person report is we moved into this building that's very Melrose Place. It's like a 50s style condo building around this central pool, and most of the people in the building are like pretty old. But then last year, this Australian girl moves in across the way.
So hot.
And she's the hottest girl you've ever seen. And she would go out to the pool every day and wear just the smallest invisible thong and then take her top off and lay face down. And we had this bit where I would wake up and she'd be by the pool and I would go...
It just was a naked body.
It just looked like a naked girl by the pool.
And it's the hottest. I mean, and she was like tan, and her body was just banging.
And I would wake up, I would have coffee, and I would go, oh my God. And then we started making videos of it where we would do like snap zooms on her ass and stuff. And so Holly, we just had this ongoing bit of just like one of us going to the window, sipping coffee, and saying, oh my God, and we knew who was out there. Well, then, like, cut to 6 months pass, and I'm taking the trash out one day. What was her name? I don't even remember.
Hot Buns. We only called her Hot Buns.
And Hot Buns comes to me, or we pass. I'm like, hey, how you doing? She's like, oh, good. You know, I'm moving out. And I was like, oh no. And I truly was like sad, and I was like, is there anything we could do? Like maybe like we can work. Maybe we can
cover
work this
some
out.
of your rent.
Yeah, like we're happy to chip in.
Don't take those sweet buns away from us.
And I came in, and Holly was like, what's wrong with you? And I was like, Hot Buns is moving out.
He was truly sad.
The idea that Holly recognized a change in your disposition.
I was so sad. And I was like, yeah. She said it's not working out with her roommate. She's got to like move back to Australia or some stupid shit. And then we were like super sad. And then the funniest thing is, cut to like 3 months later, this super hot Polish girl moves in, and she does the exact same thing.
Tiny thong.
And I'm just, and I was just like, we are back, everybody. Hot buns report by the pool.
City of
to have
dreams,
hot buns
man.
and just go out there and take your top off and tan.
I know it is
imagine.
pretty.
It was so fun to wake up to a naked body. Wait, I think I honestly I took a picture and I'm gonna show you. Like, this is what we would wake up to. Wait, where is you can edit this out, but like this is what
That's what LA. That's what I imagine LA.
Yeah,
it's just a nude tan
to
woman.
me that just looks like a nude body laying down. Could be a dead body. For all I know, that you just showed me a photo of it.
That's incredible. That you just.
So yeah.
Greg, are you? You're from Virginia, right?
Yeah,
Is that
I'm
correct?
from Virginia.
You Virginia
West.
hot?
I don't know. What is Virginia hot? I would like to think so.
You can shoot a gun real good, babe.
Yeah, I don't have some of the sort of the skills needed to maybe be hot. Where I'm from, like a really rural, kind of rednecky area in Virginia. Yeah, Shenandoah Valley, very very red, very Very redneck. And
Confederate
can I say
flags.
redneck now? Can't say
I
white
was
trash.
wondering about hillbilly. Is hillbilly still on the table? Because that's one of my favorite. Like,
Yeah, we don't say hillbilly. It was always redneck.
Okay.
And you said gritter. Hillbilly.
In Michigan, it's hilljack
Critter.
too. You say
oh,
hilljacks.
hilljack's a good one. Yeah.
Hilljack
Yeah.
sounds
Hilljack.
worse.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, gritters is tough just because you have to explain it to anybody who doesn't know what it is.
Yeah.
If you don't know what it is, it sounds offensive.
Yeah, that's right. Probably, yeah, it's just so true. Wow, look at these gritters. Whoa, man.
I've sat with it and like looked at every letter and been like, is this at all? Like, you know how you get so scared now of like how you'll still say stuff where you're like, oh, we can't say that anymore. Oh, like I've been like,
Yeah.
is there anything about gritter? I sat with Greg and
gotta-
I was like, well, if you have grit, that's actually a good thing. That's
true.
like,
Oh yeah,
you
that's
know?
true. Grit. Yeah. Well, I mean, even being from Ohio, I've heard one thing that always interests me is politically. It's really just I'm sure it's used elsewhere, but it's used predominantly politically. Is referring to that those Midwestern states as the Rust Belt.
Yeah.
Is kind of a subtle like microaggression almost, where it's like it's basically reducing these entire states to bygone industry, and I just
Totally.
don't. And I mean, I'm from Ohio. I don't think too many people I've never heard someone actually take offense to it, but somebody pointed that out, and I was like, oh, that's an interesting thought that I had never considered.
Oh, you're from the state of slow decay, and that's offering nothing to our gross national product. Oh wow. Good luck with that.
Yeah, I mean, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean,
That is really fascinating. I've never thought about that. Yeah, you always hear Bible Belt and Rust Belt, and I guess one is one to be proud of. Bible, you got to be proud of the Bible, but Rust, not as much.
where did you grow up, Tim?
Chicago, well, like Frankfort, Illinois, which is like 45 minutes southwest of Chicago. But I've been in Chicago since I was like 16, just working jobs and sleeping wherever I
Tim's
could.
a Frankfurt 5 though.
A Frankfurt
Yeah,
five.
I am not. I'm a 5 wherever I go. I don't have a choice. I can't. There's no place for me.
But being a 5 in Frankfurt is still saying something, because if you're gonna go to a town in Illinois where all the hotties are from, it's gonna be Frankfurt.
That's true.
I went to wait, is Frankfurt near Rockford? Is it up that way?
It's like Joliet,
Joliet,
Mokina, New Lenox area.
Oh,
I
I
was
didn't
just
realize
say-
Frankfurt was near Joliet. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was just
before.
remembering I went with one time to do an improv show in Rockford, and got like in a verbal altercation with some townies outside of the Beefaroo, which is a fast food restaurant in Rockford called Beefaroo, which I just, looking back, I'm like, could there be a more Illinois Midwest restaurant chain than a Beefaroo?
God, if they had a
Beefaroo.
half pipe out back, I would truly be home.
I know.
Oh man, well, I feel like that's probably a pretty good a place to kind of start into this, huh?
Great.
Yeah.
But if you guys had to get a word from the conversation we just had, what word would you guys give us? It can be pretty generic.
Probably gritter.
Hot.
I-
I was
yeah.
going to say hot.
Hot gritter.
Hot gritter, I love it.
Yeah, great.
Hot gritter, great.
Like that.
Hey, Mitch.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, I was noticing you sunbathing this morning.
Yeah, what's up, Lyle? What's up with it?
Nothing, man. Just want to say, like, I got kids. I got kids here. I got a couple kids living with me, and they saw
You
your
got kids
bits.
living with you? Congrats, dude. That's really cool. Yeah, I don't have any kids that I know of, but
Yeah, well, good for you, man.
cool, man.
Keep it that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Yeah. All right, man. Take it easy.
Yeah, but hey, no, seriously though, Mitch.
Yeah,
They did
what's
see
up,
some
man?
stuff. They saw some stuff. Some of the
Saw
kids
some
saw
stuff.
Yeah, they saw your bits and pieces. You know.
Oh, they saw my balls in the pipe.
Yeah, they saw your balls in your pipe. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
And look,
Yeah.
it's cool, man. Like, I get it. You know, you do a lot of the modeling and stuff, and that's awesome. You
Yeah,
got a great body. You got a great head of hair. You
Yeah,
got some eyes
yeah,
that you
yeah.
could get lost in. Like, I
Yeah,
get it.
yeah.
You're a piece, man. I get it. I
Yeah,
know what you're
yeah,
about. I know what
yeah,
you're about.
man.
I
Yeah,
like
thanks,
it, man.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just this sad fat piece of shit.
Yeah. Things are pretty tough for me right now, dude. See, basically what I'm going through is I'm kind of fighting a war on two fronts because, one, so I got Tanya basically telling me she wants a divorce on one side, and on the other side, I've lost my representation when it comes to my modeling career. So right now I'm kind of a free agent. So what I'm out here doing is kind of just trying to drum up stuff. And when you send your kids out by the pool, you know, I kind of think of that as like office hours. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, dude.
Yeah, they said that you were kind of lecturing them, just kind of giving them some like sage life advice and stuff.
Oh, yeah. I like to do that, you know. I basically say, like, look what can happen on Craigslist, you know, good stuff and bad stuff. I got my career started there. I also met my now ex-wife there, so...
Yeah.
So yeah, sorry about that.
No, that's all right, man. I just, you know, I feel it's weird for me because I feel like I'm living next to a celebrity, you know. Because every time I drive past a Rick Rouse Chevy, I'm like, hey, that's my neighbor Mitch, and you know, in that car. Man. I'm like, I know him. He's the best looking guy I have ever seen, you know. And I look at myself, I'm like, I just sometimes wish I was dead because I'm just like such an ugly, you know, I look like such a fat fucking piece of shit compared to you, and I worship you, man. I worship you. So
man.
like,
man.
You know, to hear things aren't going well is like weird for me.
Man, I'm a Fishersville 10. All right, I'm a Fishersville 10.
Fishersville's a 12 in my book, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know if it goes that high, but yeah, I'm a Fishersville 10.
Is there a Mitch out here? We have a Mitch out here.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Hey, Bill, can I get your headshot here?
Yeah. Oh, hey. Yeah. Are you scouting? You're scouting?
Well, a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I'm scouting for the next Gene Wild here. So.
Oh, hey, man. Yeah, just 1 second. Shit. I don't. See, my printer's broken, and so I wasn't able to print any out today. But if you want, you got a phone on you. I'm able to we could take some shots right now.
Well, you see all these other guys who are here as well?
Get away from me, Lyle. Get away, dude. I'm gonna book a job.
Lyle,
right?
Lyle, what are you doing out there, you fat fuck? Mackenzie's in here crying because her ringworm.
Well, I was talking to Mitch. We was just hitting it off. A couple of buddies started talking just hitting it off.
Oh yeah, that's why you got a beer out there in your hand too. Yeah. Forget it.
What?
Yeah.
I'll put her cream on.
Yeah, dude, just could you step away from me with this kid talk, man? I got to book this like this guy. This is how I book jobs out here, all right?
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. My daughter's got ringworm.
Dude, you freaking told us that, dude.
Yeah, it's all over her neck.
Well, if you want to drop trowel right here, we can take a couple shots.
Yeah, let's do it right
no
now.
problem.
Here.
Oh, me?
And I'll get
No,
sorry.
Fucking get out of here, Lyle.
Oh, good, because the ringworm has spread. I'm sorry about that. Yeah.
No, it's all right.
Do you want me up against a bougainvillea here? I can just
That
do
would
it.
be great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get one knee up.
Okay. Full. Okay. You want from the side too? Full butthole?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Okay, great. Yeah. Now is this?
And these are good.
Is this for an ad campaign or?
It's for something I'm cooking up that I'm going to start pitching to a couple places.
Okay, hell yeah.
So it's not necessarily a green light yet, but I'm hoping with these holes and these shafts, I can maybe get something going.
Hey, you don't have to tell me, man. Pure potential. This business is all about pure potential. Do you want anything between, like, I can do, like, between the balls and the anus? I could do any of that.
Well, while I'm out here, I might as well get a couple shots.
Okay, great. Here we go.
Yeah.
Yep, and
Perfect.
Around, and that.
Perfect.
Yep. Here's one of
just
that.
Swing it.
Here's
and
one
swing
of this.
And good.
And you can get. All right, just get in
Very
there.
good.
Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah, and actually just kind of shake it around a little bit. I'm going to do a time lapse.
Okay, cool. Yeah, time lapse is cool. I've seen a lot of people doing this on TikTok. This is cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Perfect.
Cool.
This is fantastic. Thank you so
hey,
much.
man, I didn't get your name, but that's cool. I trust you.
Yeah. Nope. And I'd rather not give it until this thing is a go.
Fantastic. Well, you know
Yeah.
where to find me. Office is
I
always
do.
open.
Mm-hmm. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I book stuff, Lau. You see how it works.
Wow. Damn. That's impressive. I got to get inside, though, because my daughter really does have some bad ringworm. I was supposed to be rubbing some ointment on her neck, but that was awesome to see.
Get her done.
What's that?
I said, get her done.
Get her done.
I said, get her done, dude. Get her done.
Was that?
It's like a phrase.
Like that. I
It's a phrase, man. It's a phrase I came up with.
Yeah?
Get her done.
Where'd you hear that?
Dude, I didn't hear it. I freaking made it up, dude. It's a modeling phrase. Yeah, dude. Get her
I
done.
love that.
Yeah. All right, get her done.
Hell yeah.
Here's your sign.
Hey, Mom. Some of me and my skater friends are gonna head down to the pipe, so I'm gonna I'll have my cell phone on me if you need.
You gonna be with Bungie?
Bungy's gonna be there.
You gonna
yeah.
be with Fluffy?
Fluffy will be there.
You gonna be with Zorba?
Yeah, Mom. All my boys are gonna be there.
All right. Well, you gonna take your little brother with you? Take your little brother with you. So I gotta go buy some smokes.
He tries to lick the stickers off the pipe, Mom. He tries to lick the stickers that we put on the pipe. He licks them off. He gets in everybody's way.
How else is he gonna learn, Justin? How else is he gonna learn? Now, I'm gonna go buy some smokes. Keep your little brother with you.
Fine.
Also, should you be getting on the board? You got 2 broken wrists, for crying out loud.
You gotta fall and you gotta get back up and do it again, Hawk style.
All right.
Tony Hawk style.
Tony Hawk. I know Tony Hawk. He's not your daddy. I'll tell you that right now.
We don't know that yet.
Oh, man. Tony Hawk. You're talking about the guy who works down at the Starvin' Marvin? Real tall one?
I mean, he's not doing as well as he used to, yeah.
Oh, man.
He works at the Starvin' Marvin now.
Tony Hawk. No, that might not be Tony Hawk. Who is it? Starvin' Marvin. Yeah. It's Tony something.
Hey,
it's Tony something.
Ma, is it okay if I wear the life jacket to the skate park?
Yeah, put on your life jacket. Stay with your brother,
Thanks.
all right? Stop licking shit.
Just in case I fall in water.
There's not any water anywhere.
There's a fountain in the square.
Tyler, put on your boots. Put on your boots, Tyler. Keep that on. And
Yes, sir, ma'am. I will absolutely put on my boots. Officer Tyler, registering for duty, ma'am.
Please don't do any of this shit when we get to the pipe. Please, I'm begging you. I have to pay off my friends not to kick the shit out of you.
Well,
that's good.
I'd like to see
Here.
him try to catch me when I lay on the board on my tummy and push my hands like a sea turtle down the street.
Justin, if anything happens to your brother, I'll fucking kill you.
It won't.
Oh, man. Get the door, Justin. Get the door.
Hello?
Hi, I'm Officer David Nevis. Is your mom at home?
Yeah. I'm the boy's mom.
Welcome to the Dugan household, officer.
Yeah, this is my son, Major Dump, reporting for duty. How can I help you, sir?
Hi, these your two sons here?
My 2 sons that I know of, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry to say, but familiar with the picture of this boy right here?
He looks familiar.
That's because this is your 3rd son you didn't know about.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Did you know that you had a 3rd son?
I know I've been in labor twice in my life, and I got these 2 boys right here you're looking at. If
ma'am.
one slipped by me, I would truly... I'd believe it.
Ma'am, you have a
Do
3rd
I got
son.
another brother?
That's right. He drowned this morning in the old mill.
Oh, you don't have another brother.
Oh, no. Oh, I feel so guilty because I got the life jacket.
Look what you did.
Oh, no. Oh, I'd like to identify the body.
Oh, yeah.
Tyler, go with the nice man. Tyler, go with him. That way Justin can get some time alone with his friends.
Good, because Justin's a real fucking dork. Cramping my style.
Shut up.
All right, kid. Don't touch anything in the police car, all right?
Pretty cool ride along.
Never had much of a dad around, did you?
No, I guess you could say I was raised by the TV.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
My dad lives in Denver. He used to send us VHS recordings of life lessons.
Wow.
Yeah.
Probably pretty hard that your brother died today, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty tough. But
Probably pretty.
cycle of life, you know?
Yeah.
Gotta be
Cycle of
thankful
life.
for what you have.
Was that in one of your video lessons?
Yeah, my dad shot a dog on camera because it was sick. It was real tough because he sent us a bunch of videos. We like kind of had a remote dog in Denver for a couple years that we would get weekly updates with, and he was kind of my best friend for a couple years. And then he got sick, and my dad had to record a video of himself shooting him.
A remote dog, like a robot dog?
Yeah, it was one of those remote, like battery-powered dogs,
Oh, okay, yeah.
But we felt like it was a real dog. How'd you get into the force?
Yeah, I didn't have a dad around either, actually.
Yeah, I could kind of tell you were pushing towards that.
Yeah.
What's that like?
Yeah, my dad took off when I was a kid, and ended up going on some kind of a shooting spree. I had to track him down and solve the crime. That's why I got into the force. I solved the crime, but I didn't have any way of booking him. And I was like, well, I'm going to become a cop so that I know the laws, so that I can then say you're under arrest for real. By the time I actually got through the force, my dad was long gone. Was never able to actually bring him to justice. Yeah, so that's my story. 1 second, I'm getting a call from my robot dog here. Down. Yeah, I have a robot dog too. See? We're basically the same.
Wow. Guess we're not so different, you and I.
That's right.
Hey, pig! Want another hot dog?
Yes, I do, asshole.
Oh, you just got that hot dog in your mouth.
Yeah, these friggin' teens. They just never expect me to say yeah, so they got to keep making hot dogs, and they bring them to me. I say pretty well fed, but it hurts. It hurts.
Hey, baby, how was work today? I've been getting
Claudia.
dinner ready. You hungry? I hope you're hungry.
I'm actually pretty well fed. I'm going to head upstairs and head to bed.
Dave.
What, Claudia? What?
Dave, it's Wednesday. It's bathtub night, babe.
I just don't think I can do this anymore, Claudia.
I got some bath salts, Dave. I got one of those bath bombs, and there's like flowers in it. When it all dissolves, then we'll be in a tub of flowers.
Claudia,
Dave, you know what day it is.
I'm under a lot of stress at work. I got kids throwing hot dogs at me. I got to eat them. I got kids drowning in mills. I got to save them, or I got to identify the bodies. I can't go through this every single Wednesday with you, Claudia.
I went to Starvin' Marvin, and I got us dinner.
Oh.
First, you're not hungry after I get up and get out and get somewhere and get something on the table.
How many times you got to say get at me? Why don't you just get away from me?
No. Why don't you get in that bathtub?
Why don't you get me? Why don't you get me? Why don't you understand me?
Get in that bathtub and get it done.
Get out of town,
Get it done.
Claudia.
You gotta get in that hot water. Get your dirty
so,
ass
officer,
in
I
that
think
hot
I'll just
water.
see myself out.
Yeah, no. I want you to stay here. I want you to stay here, and I want you to watch this kid.
Who's this kid?
This
is
is
this
the-
your kid?
No, I don't
You
know.
got a kid?
No, this
he
is
looks
the
exactly like you,
This
Dave.
is the kid that I need to go show him his dead brother, but I decided to stop by the house first, and my God, do I regret it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, he's not leaving this house until he's had his Wednesday bath with me, kid. You can watch or you can sit down in front of the TV. It's your choice.
I'll watch.
He's raised by the damn thing.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly,
right.
TVs are just life lessons to me.
Oh, were you saying you'd watch the TV, or do you want to watch the bath time?
Oh, I'm 100% in on the bath time.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I put
come
my
on
chips in
upstairs.
the bath time. And also, I can join because I have my life jacket. So
Oh, yeah, that's a
if
good
you're looking
point.
for a third.
Yeah, let him in here.
All right, come on upstairs. Now be careful on the stairs. The carpet is... Oh, damn it.
God damn it. Get
Get-
up
no,
here.
get up here.
My
Come
wrist.
So, yeah, these are the custom jacuzzis that we have. This one's about, go as high as $4,000, and then they go all the way down to this guy here. This one's in about the $300 range.
Okay, I like that. How about, well, I'm selling my old tube bathtubs. So I'm going to sell my tube bathtubs, and I'm hoping to get a little bit from that so I can get one of these more expensive jacuzzers.
Oh, nice.
And it's mostly just for, I've got plantar fasciitis, I've got bad back,
Yeah.
I got something fucked up with my arm, so
Yeah,
I'm trying to
okay.
do the jacuzzi every day.
Yeah, it could help with that. Yeah.
Yeah. So how about what's this one right here? This is
This is the diamond line. Basically,
Okay.
what we're gonna get with the diamond line is you're gonna get the back jets, you're gonna get the foot jets, you're gonna get this little seat here that you can sit on. If you have anything,
Is there a jet in that?
Yeah, there's a jet in that. That's gonna be kind of a
Very nice.
hemorrhoid jet or anything that you have down there. But
Oh, interesting. And that's just in the Diamond series is the only one that has the hemorrhoid jet?
yeah, the diamond series is the only one that has the butt jets.
So I gotta start at the Diamond line.
Yeah, you gotta start at the diamond line. I
Holy
mean, this
cow.
thing is really gonna light you up. This thing's really gonna. light
Okay,
you up.
that's good.
Yeah.
I honestly wasn't even thinking I needed a hemorrhoid jet until you said it was a thing, and now it's like
Yeah.
you just sold me. That's the best salesman trick. You sold me something I didn't know I needed.
That's right. Yeah, we all need a little stress relief right now since they're trying to take away our rights out there. Am I right?
I hear that, brother.
Yeah.
I hear that.
Oh, you're one of the brotherhood.
What rights are you talking about?
I'm talking about our right to assemble, our right to freedom, our right to
With that?
breathe the air that we want to breathe.
I hear that, brother.
Sweetheart, where do you keep going at night? What are these new friends that you're hanging out with?
This is my jacuzzi buddies. We all take our clothes off. We hang out. We get in the jacuzzi. We just talk politics. I don't know. See what the big deal is.
You never cared about politics before.
Well, no one was trying to take my rights away before. Somebody's trying to take these guys are telling me there's somebody out there trying to suck up all the air that we breathe.
Okay. Well, just don't forget to take your heart medicine.
I'm not gonna forget to take my heart medicine.
All right. I know that you get embarrassed in front of your friends and don't take your heart medicine.
Well, then you got to chop it up for me, put it in my food so I don't forget.
All right, sweetheart. I don't understand. You're a 55-year-old man and you feel more comfortable eating a single serving of applesauce around a bunch of buddies and just taking a heart pill. But look, if they're gonna make fun of you for taking medicine that you need, they're not your friends.
They are my friends. They are my friends.
All right, guys. Tonight's a big night. Todd's gonna make the leap. He's gonna become a full-time jacuzzi boy. Initiation.
All right.
So,
Can't wait.
Todd, do you have anything you want to say before we go through the initiation here?
Hell yeah. Before I met you guys, I was kind of just floating around, wandering around, not knowing, who to talk to, what to do. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, give me a second.
What is that?
What's that, man?
It's I gotta take an applesauce break here. Quick
let me have
applesauce
some.
break.
You bring enough for everybody, you got to share that.
Oh yeah,
It's-
that's the rules. Sharesies in the. Hey, bring anything into the tub. It's sharesies all around.
You gotta.
Okay. I gotta get the first couple of bites because it tastes the best.
Ooh, has that got
so let me
cinnamon in there? Is some cinnamon in there?
It's like it's
give
got
me a taste.
Let's
Oh
see.
yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
All right, don't eat it all
what is
because I
it?
need
Oh,
it to.
Oh man, you got some in the water.
Oh yeah, sorry.
What is
that
that?
Sorry.
floats.
Second.
It's really good stuff.
Oh wow.
I taste.
All right, well.
You got fucking Lipitor in here?
What?
You got Lipitor in this applesauce?
Yeah, what is it?
No.
It's like a chemical
No, it's
taste.
not. No, it's just it's like a cinnamon spice. It's a cinnamon spice kind.
You said you weren't on any prescription medications when I sold you the diamond line.
I'm not real. I mean, it's crushed up. All right, it's crushed up into applesauce. I'm not really taking the medication if you think about it.
Well, you think that if you crush up a medication, it's not a medication anymore?
Well, I just think that it should get a little more leeway when it comes to the rules of the Brotherhood. Is all.
Todd,
he
you
kinda-
fucking lied to us.
No, I just want to be a part of the group so bad.
He does kind of have something there. I mean, if he crushes it up, it is no longer like a pill. Now it's more like Coke or something you could snort, which is a different
Right.
kind of thing. Yeah, that's not a pharmaceutical no more.
Well, Alan is treasurer, so he gets to decide.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alan, it's your call.
Uh,
Todd's fate is in your hands.
you got anything you could put on the table, Todd, that you could offer? Like you got any?
I'll skip my turn on the hemorrhoid jet the first couple of weeks.
All right.
All right, hold him under, make him say some
Okay.
cereals.
All right.
Hey, real quick, Bill, your balls and pipe are out, buddy.
Oh, shit. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to book a job here.
Keep him down. Keep him down. Keep him down.
God, looks like a couple of avocados in a blender.
All right, folks. Welcome to the lazy river. You're going to have an inner tube right here. Just hop in and...
hey, you're going to be talking the whole fucking time? It's supposed to be the lazy river. I got this fucking narrator going in my ear.
I just had, they told me I have to say this because people could drown.
Who told you?
Chris, he's my assistant manager. He's the assistant manager.
Jesus Christ.
Keep it
Does this place
moving,
have a story
asswipes.
too?
Keep it moving. Get out. Let me by. My hair's gonna turn blue.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, just get in your tube. The river's gonna take you on a slow sort of course all the way around the park, and then just be careful. When
Is there a margarita station or anything? Here, we got to get it here. Are you doing margs? Are you doing ice margs?
Well, we have a. Yeah, you can get a drink out of the machine.
I can get a drink out of the machine? I'm a fucking guest.
Yeah, I mean, this is mostly like a kid thing. That's the thing is like it's a lot of kids and families. So we usually don't sell any kind of.
Oh, I'm sorry. So I'm not allowed to be here. My fucking rights.
Look, man.
Unbelievable.
I don't want any trouble. I just. Look! You go around. You just sit in the tube and you go around. I don't know what else to tell you.
Oh, thanks for explaining to me how lazy river works.
Look, man.
Look, I'm looking for a margarita. And I'm looking to float here for 4 or 5 hours. So just point me in that direction.
Okay.
Hey, Justin, the customer is always right. So, if you gotta get your feet wet to go make him a marg, you gotta get your feet wet to go make him a marg. Okay?
I mean,
I know you just had surgery, but if you're gonna be working, you gotta get.
I'm 16. I can't even buy the stuff for a marg.
It's behind the counter. Just go back there, and you're an employee here, all right? When you're an employee, age don't matter.
All right.
All right. Take a bag, put it over those stitches, and go make this customer a marg.
Ow. All right. All right, here, sir. Here's a margarita. I'm not really sure what's in them. I just tried to.
Oh! The best margarita I've ever had.
Oh, thanks.
Holy shit. How old are you?
Just turned 16.
Ooh, keep slinging. This is good stuff.
Yeah, I would, but
Appreciate that.
I don't have it. I probably won't live till the end of this year. I just had surgery because I have a hole in my heart, and
no shit. I'm floating away.
and the thing. Yeah,
I can't wait. Keep it going. I'll listen when I get back around the other side when I float around.
Yeah, the thing about it is, it's just like I don't have that. This is probably my first and last summer job. Nice to meet you.
Hey, Justin.
Yeah. Hey, Chris.
Hey, we got a kid face down in the river over here.
What? Oh,
Did you not give the directions?
No, the guy I went to get the margarita. The guy was distracting me.
All right, listen, I want you to go tell the parents.
All right. Excuse me, ma'am?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'll put it out. I don't know where to put it out. I didn't see any ashtrays.
No, it's okay. You can smoke here as long as you're in the smoking area.
Thank God. All right. Are you crying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah.
Oh, the stitches?
Yeah.
I
There's
have a
stitches.
hole.
You're bleeding.
I have a congenital heart defect. It manifests itself in a large hole on the right side of my heart that it just got repaired last week, but I probably don't have that long to live because actually this might be my first and last summer job.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. So
oh my God.
Yeah. Your son,
I have a son?
Yeah, you didn't know?
Oh.
Do you not remember? You were probably pregnant.
Justin. Hey, sorry to interrupt here, but I need you to go get the skimmer because this kid's body is just tumbling over in the jet right now. we got a traffic jam of.
We got a kid here blocking the pipes. Get him out of here! Get out of the way!
I got it.
Why don't you give me a refill while you're at it? thank you so much, Greg, Holly, for coming on. That was fantastic.
You guys
Fun
are
to play
the
with you.
best.
It was very fun to play
much.
with you. I get to play with you for the first time, and Dan got to play with you on your podcast, Mega.
Yeah.
setting
Right.
it up, throwing it to you.
Which I can't
anything you wanna
recommend
plug?
enough. Check
Yes.
out Mega.
Mega-
It is one of the funniest podcasts in the fucking world.
Yeah, Mega is an improvised satire inside a mega church, and I play an Australian youth pastor of a youth group called Climax, and Holly plays a weekend producer.
I play kind of like a Midwestern mom, and when Dan was on, he was the first of hundreds of guests we've ever had who was such a pervert. He was even into my mom character, and I got to tell you, it made me feel really good.
Yes, I'm sorry. I was a naughty boy. I was a little.
Do
Simp
not
Society.
apologize. It
so
was
great.
so fun. It was so fun.
And just check it out. I mean, to our listeners here, just go check it out. I mean, just scroll through the names. You guys have had, I mean, my favorite comedians in the world on that podcast. I mean, there are so many good episodes, and I cannot recommend checking it out enough.
Yeah, it's very funny, very tight. I feel like the editing on it is really tight too, and it sounds fantastic. So please go check it out.
Yeah.
Thanks,
thanks,
guys. We
man.
don't
And then-
edit a single thing.
What? All right. Well, we need to get better on our show. Yeah.
Individually, any social handles or anything you guys want to plug?
Yeah, you could just follow me at Hey Greg Hess on Instagram and Twitter.
Okay.
And I am Holly Laurent on Instagram, and I am Laurent Holly on Twitter. And you can follow Mega at Mega the Podcast.
Yeah.
Or what is the handle for
Yeah,
that?
Mega the podcast.
Yeah.
Nice.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much
Thanks,
to be
guys.
on. I don't say this lightly. You guys are two of my favorite improvisers in the world. I know Tim feels the same way, and we really appreciate you guys giving us an hour of your time here for this.
It was fun
we-
to jump in the pool with you.
Yeah. Thanks for the opportunity. It was a delight to play with you, truly.
Well,
thank you.
Please come back.
Thanks to you.
Thanks so much.